Come slow your pace, I'll play you a ditty about a little place called Alligator, New York City. Welcome back to another episode of Vibes and Why, where we discuss what makes gaming great. And today, we're stepping off the trolley and into the world of Later Alligator, a wonderful little point-and-click adventure game that launched on September 5th, 2019. The game primarily centers around this little fella here, Pat, a gator who's equal parts adorable and paranoid. He genuinely believes that his family plans to rub him out at the event that evening, on his own birthday. He is so desperate for help, he even asks us, the player character, a total stranger to him, to investigate on his behalf. We quickly learn that the event is probably just a surprise birthday party for him, but their old Pat is a walking ball of anxiety and refuses to believe you. The goal then becomes to find every single member of Pat's family, beat their minigames, and get some info, ensuring they'll be at the party. Pretty simple stuff on paper. But there's a catch, my friend. You've only got until 8 p.m. to find everyone, and nearly everything makes time pass, primarily playing the minigames as well as retries if you fail. Naturally, you're not going to bump into everyone on your first go, or if you're second. Thankfully, the game is built around multiple replays. At most, a run will take you about 2 hours, and none of the minigames are particularly challenging. But even so, a full playthrough is only about 5 to 6 hours. It's a very small game by today's standards, yet packs such a punch. So what's really the meat and potatoes here? Well, dear viewers, that's where I come in, because Later Alligator is a prime example of how great art direction, knee-slapping comedy, and fantastic characterization can create a full experience. Let's start off with the visual factor. From the get-go, Later Alligator captures the audience via its charmingly goofy character designs and its snappy animations. In fact, there's a constant sense of kinetic energy, all thanks to the extra work put into the details. Every single character has idle animations, even at a total standstill, random city residences included, and there's always a little something animated into the environment. The choice of pencil textures, a muted color palette, and sepia-toned backgrounds serve in giving the game a Sunday comic strip vibe. The characters pop but never feel out of place. The backgrounds, on the other hand, are simplistic but not lacking in detail, holding their own little gags to giggle at and secrets to click. Yet the characters always remain center stage. Now that is great art direction. All while the OST delivers a buffet of city sounds, from swingy tunes to atmospheric melodies, and even outright silly songs, delivered to our ears via the game's composer, Too Mellow. You heard that correctly. Some range, huh? All of these elements combine together to create a supremely welcoming, nostalgic vibe, like a warm hug and a plate of cookies. These gators don't bite. Later Alligator wants you to indulge in the sights and sounds of Alligator, New York City, and endear you to its colorful cast of reptilian residences. The heart of any good point-and-click adventure is its writing, and boy does Later Alligator deliver. This game is fucking hilarious, yet still manages to keep its narrative pretty straightforward. Not a single line is wasted. If it's not in service of the story or characters, it's to give you a good chuckle. Puns, wordplay, dry wit, or silly banter, you get a little bit of everything in here, keeping the humor consistently fresh. Sometimes, the game pulls the rug out from under you and throws you into situations so absurd, you can't help but laugh your ass off. Even the majority of the minigames are goofing off for fun. It's pure entertainment, from start to finish. It even throws some surprises and sentimental curveballs at you. If I had to nitpick, it's that once in a blue moon, the writing feels a little dated. Like, oh wow, that's some 2010s millennial writing. Not a deal breaker, and often the joke is still funny. I'm just surprised at what makes me feel old these days. By far the best aspect of this whole game is the cast. None of the fun would be possible without the charm of these gators. Pat's friends and family are all wonderfully wacky in their own ways. Even the randos out and about are a colorful bunch. No two characters are ever the same, not in design, speech, or mannerisms. There's no bad apples in this big apple. From the get-go, their designs are perfect. Simple, yet you entirely get the kind of archetypes the game is going for, which plays very well into their lively animations. From their movement alone, you get a feel for their personalities, but then they actually get to yapping. And despite not being voiced, the speech quirks in their dialogue are so strong you can practically hear how they really sound, which makes voice acting for them as they play incredibly fun. What really gets you invested though is their mix of humor and sincerity. They wear their hearts on their sleeves. Some are cranky, some are cool, others are bratty, and others are old school. Whether you're laughing with them or at them, everyone is fun regardless. Their personalities even dictate the context of the minigames, usually playing a direct role in them as well. The combination of all these elements creates a game with magnetic magic, enticing players to take a leisurely stroll through a welcoming, silly city, have some laughs, solve a mystery, and enjoy a birthday cake with Pat, like you're part of the family, all in a sleepy afternoon. We're in an era of gaming where experiences lasting 50 to 100 hours is pretty common. While those lengthy adventures can be great, we don't always have time for them, so it's refreshing coming across shorter games that make every minute count. Quality over quantity. Furthermore, Later Alligator is, in my opinion, a great example of a cozy game. No micromanaging menial tasks, no bloated superficial story about the meaning of life, and certainly no damned farming. It's short, sweet, and to the point, interested only in delivering laughs and smiles. Sometimes all we need for a good time is simple, wholesome fun. And with that, we've come to the conclusion of the video. Have a good day, get home safe, and thank you for tuning into Channel-VEGA!